Okay, back in the game, where we try to answer the question, can I possibly finish a mission without spending 3 hours playing it? The answer is no. Wow. Okay. Cruisers, destroyers, submarines, tanker plane, high altitude seaplanes. Things. Ooh. I'm not too worried about the air war, although it will cause problems. I'm not too worried about the naval battles either. We can deal with that probably, maybe. Let's look at the information. Yeah, we have allies. They don't. We're making 15 energy each turn, so we can probably build airplanes and naval units. But for the moment, we're on our own. We have no real spotting capability. Enemy has a radar in the middle of our fleets and in the middle of our ground troops. Ooh, at least we have a. We can produce ghosts. Actually, they're quite a bit more cheaper than I thought. They're only 3 energy more experienced than an exterminator. They're the key to winning the air war. Okay, first things first. Yeah. Ah, yeah, first things first. What the hell is this mission for? Strategists, we have just made the painful discovery that the partisan female Kun Kab, who seemed to be well disposed towards us, has been tracked. On no account must Moldurak be given the opportunity of delivering her to the enemy. We stand to lose much information should she be killed. She is driving an Eloka vehicle, which is to be protected at all costs when your attacking units are advancing on the enemy headquarters. Whatever happens, you must protect Kun Kab. Occupy enemy HQ, protect Kun Kab's elixir vehicle. So, that's interesting. If that unit dies, we'll lose the fight. Much more interesting than I thought. It also means we can't allow anything to get near it. Ah, crap. Green has a factory. We can't produce any ground units. We have what if we have. Ah, yeah, we have to use our limited units to protect him. Have to use our limited units to win a ground battle against these bastards. Do we go after the radar vehicle or the high altitude bombers? I think we should try to destroy the radar plane at least. Ice in the middle of us, it's dangerous. But now there's at least a chance that they won't be able to detect anything here. What we're going to try to do is basically weaken units like the artillery units and the fighter attack vehicles. We're going to try to avoid fighting the heavier ones as long as we can. I want to keep the transport helicopter here. Might give us an opportunity to strike at them at a vulnerable spot. We really have nothing here. Okay, I'm gonna just save. We're sort of fighting blindly on this front. We don't know how many cruisers, destroyers, whatever there are here. So we're going to try to attack their airplanes. We need to win one of these fights. I'm still thinking poking out their eyes might be a good idea. This is the only part of the game where we have a realistic chance of doing that. What's the range of our missiles? 6. Well, this is our all. We need a repair ship. We can build one. We need it. We're not gonna be unarmed on this fleet. An exterminator, probably. Tanker plane. Okay, these ghosts are our base now. We should focus on destroying their air units first. Probably attack the seaplanes. There's quite a lot of variation in the damage we can do. Our other did basically double damage, and there's no difference between them. Okay. Die. I don't see any repair vehicles on their part, so just wounding a lot of these units might be enough. Oh crap. This is gonna hurt. No matter what we do, this is gonna hurt. But might be beneficial for us to pull back a little bit at the start. But the problem I'm having is that first shots are usually very important. He has radar coverage here, so if we pull back he might not be able to see our units and therefore not react efficiently against them. What's our range? 3 or 4? Oh crap. Range is 6, so 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. At least we weakened them. At the time, we'll lose the tanker plane. That's not a big deal. We'll use it as an attack plane. It has a fairly good armoring. Problem is the seaplanes. Should I use them as airplanes to fight this war, or should I try to attack the hostile fleets? At the moment, I think I'm better off trying to finish him off. The experience for us is one less you need to worry about. Oh crap, they have a repair ship. Yeah, should have saved these up and then when they make a quick strike on the repair ship. We have done a lot of things. Well, we can produce soldiers, but I don't think I want to. Yeah. not much we could do. Going to be suffering quite heavy casualties in the first few turns. And they're attacking roads, lovely. Oh yeah, we do need to build soldiers because we'll be capturing. Ooh, they're pulling back, at least partially. Why? Yeah. If we lose the Titan, we have to load. There's a exterminator in the Titan, and we're going to lose the Titan anyway. I wasn't expecting it to be quite so vulnerable. And they have reinforcements coming in at the first turn, yeah. Seaplanes. Okay, we need to destroy the seaplanes. More importantly, we need to get the exterminator out of the aircraft carrier. Come on, well, this gives us valuable information to sort of know what to expect, so it's not totally wasted. Destroying the radar plane seems to have paid off. The naval units didn't see us. We also need to group up our fighters as much as possible. It makes them hard to attack with multiple air units. And we have to leave our own fighters at the outline, so they're more likely to be attacked. And we should not use the aircraft carrier to attack the airplane. I mean, go towards the airplane group to attack them. Actually, we'll shoot them if we meet them. I'm not sure if I'm going to load. Certainly fudged up, but I'd like to see if we can just deal with them. What the fudge? That? Okay, the unit we have to keep alive is just staying very close to the front line. Okay, I'll just keep on going and see where it goes. If we fail, we'll fail. Oh, it's producing a lot of units, at least. Not bad units. We're going to... Oh, there's no way we can capture anything yet. Now we just need to go in and cause trouble. of the artillery is more valuable. Okay, great strategist. My people will never forget this service which you have rendered to us. We shall now move westward. We beg you to secure our airspace since we have heard that several bomber squadrons are heading in our direction. You should know that there is an island to the southeast which possesses unbelievably rich deposits of aluminium. Yes. But this isn't a long map. They have certainly a lot of annoying units here, but that's all they have. I think we are at the moment better off keeping the transport helicopter as a defensive unit. We'll move it a little bit closer though. Yeah, I don't want to go against those, so... it's in low altitude still. Yeah, I should focus on trying to kill them then. No? Oh shit. Yeah, that's no good. Aeroplanes. Yeah, we need to engage bomber squadrons. Are there any good targets I could shoot? Oh. We'll lose that building anyway. Okay, we'll lose the Titan if we don't get it to cover immediately. So, this, and we can't get it. We'll just try to block their way here. and good luck with that. Move to block their naval units from accessing us direction. So, but we still need to destroy the seaplane then. Whatevs. Okay, protecting the aircraft carrier is our primary objective of this turn. Can't in any circumstances allow it to fall. Okay, this is good. We could only get rid of the wrecks. Otherwise, it'll just repair everything, which is no good. There, they can still kill it. I'm going to throw away this Vader in order to wound the Hydra too, give them other targets here. They might not see it, but the seaplane has to die. It's if it gets to attack it, it's burned. No, it won't have the power to destroy anything. But there are more seekers. I will take the kills at this point over anything else. Seaplane won't have the range to reach it. It's still very dangerous, so we do want to force it. Leave there. It doesn't look too bad now. Depending on what these cruisers do and see. If they can't really see the Titan, it will be okay, but we might lose it anyway. If we lose that one, that's a catastrophe. So we'll see. We have to. I'm building stealth fighters. We need to win the airspace. Secure the airspace. That's the only real thing we can do. And he's attacking the road. Attacking roads and things like that is different from attacking normal units. You can't destroy them by just making consecutive attacks and draining their hit points. You have to destroy them on a single strike or they won't get destroyed. So if you don't have the strength, you won't achieve anything. I guess it's the game's way of not having to keep a count on what every individual hex here has hit points or things like that. So either it exists or it doesn't. Okay, we lost the Vader, but it drew the attention of hostile navy. And that's that was the purpose of it. No, don't die, don't die. 1 point of L. Yep. Vader was a good sacrifice. Attacking the transport plane, at least it bought time for our dragon there. The combat helicopter. It's in a good place as far as I'm concerned, because the rocket tanks are totally incapable of attacking it. And so if we can destroy a few of the anti-air missile platforms, we should be doing fine against it. Yeah, we'll lose the exterminator. That's not surprising. If we lose the airfield, that's pretty much game over for us. We have nothing to take it back. I guess we have that single troll unit, so we have to keep it near the airfield at all times. Okay, let's see what you can do. Ground war is entirely up to you. Ooh, thank God he pulled that back. Ooh, good shot. Good shot again. The green one will get some of those buildings, but that's not a bad thing. The ground war is an important war. If we lose that, it doesn't really matter what happens. Ooh, one. No. Action. Prepare. Ah, that's a huge relief for us. We get a kill somewhere. The high altitude bombers seem to be fairly harmless. Because the computer is stupid enough to use them in their intended purpose, this high altitude bombing, when they're clearly supposed to be firecraft that you can shoot other fighter jets without their having any ability to attack back. Yeah, I'm not going to give these guys experience. They're just going to have to make do with what they have. I'm not going to move too far here, because the only advantage these guys really have is that they can go to high altitude. But you can't go there directly. Hey, think about it. Just by existing here, it's creating threat for the enemy. It knows it can cause a lot of trouble for him. I'd like to kill something. Then it has to be the Vader. I will bring the tank here. Have to counter these bastards with something. And I'm going to save the Green's ass by preventing from losing that structure. We didn't lose the buggy, that's a surprise. That's nice, okay. We remove the threat of him losing this. It's only 2 energy, I don't mind losing it. And again, the ground battle is an important one. So what target to go after? A lot of anti-air capability here. I don't want to go there. You're out. Just trying to get kills. Who guess where to get experience? We'll lose the transport helicopter if we stay here. There's too many fighter jets coming our way. We're going to have to bail out. Do we have any rangers here? Not really, so we're not in any danger of losing it if we just go there. At least not in any immediate danger. Can shoot a target. Yeah, I guess we'll settle for weakening targets. Well, it doesn't matter. It's weak enough that probably can't destroy anything. Even a full XP, full group is probably unlikely to be able to destroy anything. You need some experience on top of that. Okay, what to do with our genomes? I think we'll have to go against targets that can actually shoot at ground targets. Which one is weaker? None of them are weak. I'm inclined to keep the Uhu here. It's in a great position to show us what's going on. And we need to know everything here. We could use one here too, but it's not that important right now. Oh. Oh. One cruiser down. Okay, there's clearly hostile targets here. But what the hell are they? I don't want to fly them against them with the Ghost, because they can do return fire on that kind of battle. It's sort of cheating. You could, if you know that there's a high altitude unit there and you have a strong unit that's not capable of attacking it, yeah, you could you could sort of intentionally go into the ambush because you know you can. The return fire is able to shoot back at it. I think it's determined by the unit that you walk into, his ability to attack. So if he can't retaliate, there won't be any kind of return fire, but if he can, you automatically fire back no matter if you could or not. So it's an odd system that way. Plane is ready too. Nice. I will secure the... Ooh, that was a good shot. Secure the area here. Seaplanes are extremely effective once you get them to a little bit of experience. Ooh, almost destroyed. Nice. And we'll finish the job. Free experience. Free experience. Okay, we have our own experience jet fighters now. Oh, is that a... That is an hunting submarine. Ah, crap. Single hunting submarine isn't enough of a threat though. So, yeah, we have secured this area quite clearly, at least for the moment. Still more fighting to be had, but yeah, the ghosts are awesome. And we can at least refuel them with the craft carrier. I'm not sure if we can rearm them if we land there. It would make sense, but I'm not sure we can still do it. Making sense and being a thing in a game is two different things. I don't like the idea of being in range of two Medusas. One is something you can tank for a while, but two, that's bad. We don't have enough energy to really produce anything. So, let's not. Yeah, he's attacking the road again. Yeah, it doesn't work like that. Well, it's good to know that we can mostly ignore the high altitude bombers. At least in this mission, I'm not quite sure what he intends to use them on. In some missions he's using them against our fighters, so it's not like we can just ignore them. Yeah, that was seaplanes aren't good to attack on land. They only have a single shot there. Yeah, it's attacking our radar plane, so we definitely can't ignore it. Yeah, we need to pull back or destroy those anti-missile systems. Either way. Need to destroy those artillery units too. We need to do a lot of things. In many ways, I think our goal should be to also attack capturing units. If we can keep them out, it's just a matter of time before we win this. The green one might take massive casualties, but that's not exactly our problem. Yeah, we do need to protect the Aloka though, so we do need some kind of ability to destroy their incoming ground units, otherwise we'll lose this anyway. We should produce combat helicopters. Ooh, it's producing a lot of units. But we had to take the helicopter back. We would have lost it. It's a high priority target for them. Yeah, and you're shooting at an ammunition vehicle. That's great. Ooh. Nice one. Very nice. Well, it's getting kills here and there. Destroying the tanker truck was a very good idea. The rocket tanks, if they don't have the tanker too, they don't have the tanker truck there, there's not gonna be an end to this. And now, yeah, it's full. Okay. So far things aren't going badly. You have no ammunition. That's a problem. You have ammunition, try to do something useful with your life. And what would that be? Destroying the buggy, destroying the... if we go after... yeah, if we go after that, we will be basically trapped here. Attack the Alacor then. Okay, we might be able to move through here. Ah, shit, yeah, that's not gonna happen. I thought we would have more range though. But I guess that because there's enemies here, our movement is sort of limited. what would be a good target to shoot at? I just want to go here with the trolls now. The rocket tank could probably one-shot me. Climb and attack. Seaplane threat removed. Okay, what can you do? You have still a few ammunition left. We could kill that buggy. Otherwise he'll pull it back. I think we'll go after the rocket tanks, they're much more dangerous at this point. And you need to withdraw. Could build something cool again. We need to move our fleet here quite rapidly. I think this southern part, our defense there is dependent on us being able to handle things here. Past the crystals, there's no point going there. I'm not sure if there's any point going here either. Harbor is very likely here. Yeah. There's airfields here, certainly. The seaplanes are, I think, best against the submarines because there's no return fire, and they're fairly effective anyway. Great way to get rid of these things. Climb. Ooh. I will destroy you. Okay, we're going to have to use this to get rid of that destroyer. have a good visibility anyway, so getting rid of them is just fine. I want to test the theory of can we pair these units or at least rearm them here. We're going to test it like this. You're going to have to come down. We have now a ship in the carrier and one next to it, so we have to sort of test out what's the difference between them. Is there any point going inside the carrier? I don't think I'll build any naval units. What I do need is more exterminator type things. Difference between a self-fighter and an exterminator is small though. But an exterminator could do a little bit more proper or face-to-face fighting with these. On the other hand, we still have these Stormbringers here. And there might be other defensive units there, and we are totally helpless against them. Also, the exterminators can be shot by every unit, most every unit here. Oh. Hello, stealth fighter. We'll secure the airspace, and they have a couple of air-to-ground rockets, so we'll have to make do with those. They're definitely not bad against ground targets, but they can do sustained contact against them. Yeah, we need to go and take out those artillery units. They're grown to a experience level that they're hard to deal with. And yeah, green is getting slaughtered this turn. They're breaking through. That's not really acceptable. We're still alive. That's a goddamn miracle. Yeah, the naval units are arriving here at the shoreline. It's right, just at the right time. We'll have to focus on the upper side with our own units, I guess. Yeah, and the Eloka unit or Elixir, whatever it was. We can protect it with our cruiser guns now, since it's close to the shore. Hopefully you produced some... oh yeah, it's okay. Okay, production. Okay, first things first. What can I do inside? I can't do anything. So, inside the plane, roll. Outside the plane, I can do repairs on the ships. What about refills on... yeah, I'll refill the fuel and the ammunition, but I can't repair airplanes. I was sort of expecting that you might be able to repair them if they're inside, but
apparently not. I don't mind that. It doesn't diminish the value of aircraft carriers in my eyes in any way. Destroy that Stormbringer. But we do need to prioritize our targets at the moment. One needs to act as a scout here. Ah shit, I shouldn't have fired. Well, it doesn't matter all that much. Dive, dive, dive! That radar unit would be a great target. First things first, we can't attack them. How experienced are you? No, we didn't quite get it, but it was close. We're going to try to keep that buggy alive, providing them with a target here. You can attack. Okay, we could alternatively get rid of that Medusa. He can handle a combat round against that. That's going to run out of fuel. Time to retreat. Okay, time to pull back. Any soft targets here? Not really, no. If I go there, I'm going to be shot by everyone. On the other hand, There's no real good places to go here. We'll stay in a defensive formation then. The Uhu should survive if the Stormbringer decides to attack. If it decides to attack, we'll wipe it out. The Medusa and 2 ghosts are in firing range on the next turn. Okay, let's do this. Now your eye is blind. Not sure how much of a difference that'll make, but I'm hoping it'll reduce the targets he can shoot here. There's the... We need to make a soldier. We need something to use to capture that. It's in the middle of the ocean, so there's no way they can recapture it. Once it's ours, it's ours. Okay, we'll wait to see what the computer does, and I think we might end there. There's still a lot of fighting to be done. It'll take some time. Ah, crap. Yeah, the green is such an underdog here. It's not that it's doing badly, but its selection of unit it has is weaker, and Red has a numerical advantage anyway. If we can get rid of their units, he doesn't seem to be able to replenish those valuable units though. He's just producing the cheap stuff that everyone has. So if we can get kills, they're likely to stick. With the Ghost, we'll prioritize anti-air missile sites. They seem to be the only one that can return fire on us. So if we can get rid of them, we should have a pretty easy run on dealing with the remaining troops or anti-air systems. Ooh, mobile fortress. But that's a nasty unit to be able to produce at a whim. Please don't go towards the front lines with your unit that cannot be lost. Fun. First things first, I want to make sure I need to make sure that we remember to get the demon with us. It's the key to making any kind of progress here, so we can't forget it. But that's it for now. The fight is far from over, although I think the worst is over. We have a air superiority situation, and We have naval superiority, so we can turn things around. Certainly at least keep the coastline clear. Hopefully we can produce enough aircraft that we can keep the ground invasion in check, at least so that the Elixir 2 won't get destroyed. Look. Yeah, that's for another time.